All right, all right, all right. Like Harriet Tubman say, I free a lot more if you knew you were slaves. The 2026 session is over with. Now it's election season. Y'all running for office. You got 52 members of the Democratic Party that participated in my illegal incarceration. Scott Schellenberger, Bobby Zirkin, Senator Broshin, Governor O'Malley, Greg Bernstein. But you got black people that participated in it too. Racism don't work without black cooperation. So in 2026, we get ready to clean house. We get ready to clean house. If you are a representative and you are not representing the people and you are protecting the machine, you're getting ready to go to jail. It's called Operation Greylord. We did it in Chicago. We're gonna do it in Baltimore. I'm gonna name your judges, your lawyers, and your politicians that get paid to lock up black Baltimore. Mass incarceration. Michelle Alexander wrote the book. This is the movie. Michelle Alexander never went to jail. Michelle Alexander never went to court. I did. So Ray Winbush, Mark Steiner, Dr. Karson's, Governor Wes Moore, Attorney General Anthony Brown, making a movie ain't against the law. You violated my constitutional rights of freedom of speech, my First Amendment right. You violated my right of self-representation. If you look at State of Illinois versus Duane Davis, 1986, that's all I did to y'all. I just did it again. Minus the guns and the drugs, I used the toilet and the dog. And I used the truth speaking the power. Mass incarceration is a multi-billion-dollar industry in America. Y'all owe me $250 million, and I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna get paid. That's Kalen Young. This is his campaign office. Ex-felons got a right to vote, all right? Ex-felons got a right to vote. And you see where I'm at? I'm on Harford Road in Alicia, all right? Out here in the public, in the middle of the night. Our representatives got to represent us in 2026. You don't do your job, you're going to lose your job. I promise you that. This is Malcolm Ruff. And if you look at the date, that's February the 2nd at 8:53 a.m. I turned in the corrupt officials at February the 2nd. 5 days later, y'all locked me up. And none of my black officials opened their mouth. Y'all permitted them to lock me up. That's 2025. It's 2026. We talking about the money Fox puts in y'all's pockets. Cause that's Ivan Bates, all right? And that's ICE. So we're all on the same page. That's Dr. K, WEAA radio. You talking about the haves versus the have-nots. The haves versus the have-nots. And that's GOP Carter, 2014. See that? The Baltimore Sun, David Trone. These are our elected officials, all right, by delegates. I'm looking for a writ of certiorari to go to the Supreme Court. That's Governor Wes Moore, art and activism. Making a movie ain't against the law. It's the power of the film, the power of the lens. You feel me? And this is waterproof. That's my Weaver Award, weaving the social fabric. So Governor Wes Moore, you got my paperwork. Exoneration of the Supreme Court. Y'all made it legal for me to put toilets out in the city. So I'm gonna put toilets out here. Representing America and how you treat us. That's Scott Schellenberger. Signs, signs, everywhere signs. I took your signs and I made them mine. I'm the cat in the hat telling you about this. That wasn't a phony bomb threat, it was a toilet. We call it potty training politicians. That's out for justice. That's President Trump. That's President Trump. And that's me. Activism ain't terrorism. That's the Supreme Court. And we talk about public accommodations, the right to access the courts. You're not tough on crime, you tough on us. And we're gonna trade places. If I can go to jail for a toilet, you can go to jail for lying to the grand jury. That's Scott Schellenberger's story. He lied to the grand jury and presented false evidence to get an indictment. And they did it to a lot more people. So in 2026, I'm looking for exoneration, and I'm looking for Scott Schellenberger to go to jail, all right? Ex-felons got a right to vote. Remember that. Expand the ballot, expand the vote. 2026, we getting ready to put this to work.